So, lesson 1A is about food, mood, food. Let's have a look at this vocabulary, food and cooking, and let's try this food quiz together in pairs. So, you can talk together. Can you think of one red fruit, one yellow fruit, one green fruit, two kinds of food that some people are allergic to, three kinds of food that come from milk, four vegetables that you can put in a salad, five containers that you can buy food in, and six things that people sometimes have for breakfast. So, I'd like the two of you, please talk together. Can you think of these things? Please talk together. If you have a look at C, it says here, listen to these common adjectives to describe food. Do you know what they mean? Then say one kind of food that we often use to describe each adjective. Unfortunately, I don't have listening for you today. I couldn't get it to transfer to my phone. Sorry about that. So I'm going to read the adjectives to you. Canned, fresh, frozen, low fat, raw, spicy, takeout. Maybe you've heard, maybe you've probably heard most or all of these words before, I guess. Yeah? Can you think of a kind of food that we use with each of these adjectives? What's a food that we would describe as canned? Oh, well, like I said before about like soup, like canned soup, yeah? Or like canned tuna, yeah? I like the type of tuna you buy in a can, of course, it's different to the type of tuna you have for sushi, yeah? So that's why I would use canned, something that's in a can. How about fresh? What's a food that we would often describe as fresh? Fresh fruit, yep, fresh fish, well done. How about frozen? Frozen fruit, yeah. My kids love frozen strawberries. Yeah, they're always eating frozen strawberries, yeah. Frozen, we have frozen vegetables too, yeah, quite convenient, yeah. How about low fat? What would you describe as low fat? Yeah, low fat milk, very good. Or low fat yogurt. How about raw? Raw fish, yep. How about spicy? What would you describe as spicy? Curry, yep. Takeout. Chicken, coffee, yeah, yep, that's great. Maybe it's, I feel like takeout is not so common in Japan as it is in other countries. We often have like, at least I'm from Australia, and we often buy like takeout fish and chips or takeout Chinese and take it home and eat it. Maybe it's not so common here. Yeah, that's takeout. Alrighty, well, we don't have time to get through everything on this page today, so I'm going to skip the pronunciation section and let's have a look at listening and speaking. There are 5 questions in this green box, food and eating here. There are 5 questions. Is there any food or drink that you couldn't live without? How often do you eat or drink it? Number 2, do you ever have ready-made food or B, take-out food? What kind? Number 3, what's your favorite fruit or vegetable? Are there any that you really don't like? When you eat out, do you usually order meat, fish, or vegetarian? And the last question, what food do you usually eat when you're feeling a little down? Before playing sports or exercising, or before you have an exam or some important work to do? So there are 5 questions here, and we're going to do the next exercise, this listening. It says listen to 5 people talking. Each person is answering one of the questions in food and eating above. Match each speaker with a question. So because I don't have the proper audio today, I'm going to read the script to you, and I want you to tell me which question are they answering. The first one is done for you. So have a listen. Speaker A. I usually have meat or seafood, usually shrimp or something as an appetizer, and then maybe lamb for the main course. So as it says on the page, Speaker A is answering question number 4. When you eat out, do you usually order meat or fish or vegetarian? Okay, that's the answer to that question. Okay, so have a listen to B. I often have ready-made vegetable soups that you just have to heat up. In fact, they're the only vegetables I ever eat. And I usually have a couple of frozen pizzas in the freezer for emergencies. I don't really order takeout when I'm on my own, but if I'm with friends in the evening, we sometimes order Chinese food for dinner. Could you guess which question they're answering? Yeah. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know. What did you say? Well, I'll leave this one and I'll go on to C. See if you can choose the right question. Eggs and soda. I have eggs for breakfast at least twice a week, and I drink a couple of cans of soda every day. Which question is this? Yes, it's number 1. Is there any food or drink that you couldn't live without? Well done. Okay, D. If I'm feeling down, chicken soup with nice big pieces of chicken in it. It's warm and comforting. I usually have a banana before going to the gym. If I know I'm going to have a really long meeting, I usually have a coffee and a cupcake because I think it will keep me awake and give me energy. Yes, this one is 5. Well done. And the last one. E. Fruit. Cherries, strawberries, raspberries, and apples. Vegetables, peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers. The only thing I really don't like is zucchini. I can't even stand the smell of it. Yes, that's number 3, their favorite fruit and vegetable. So we missed B. I often have ready-made vegetable soups that you just have to heat up. So of course, that's the answer to question number 2. So a lot of the scripts for the listening exercises are in the textbook. Unfortunately, the writing is very small, but most of the scripts are in here. Often what I'll do, when I send the lesson videos, I usually send the answers to the questions And if necessary, I will send you the script from the teacher's book as well. What I usually do, most people use Line on their smartphone, so we usually make a Line group at the start of the year, and then every week I will send you the videos and send you like a picture of the whiteboard and pictures of the teacher's book for the answers or something, so you can review if you want to.